Hello everyone, it's Glenda and welcome back to my channel, Creative Grandma. I hope everyone is having a happy crochet or knitting day. Well, this video is to get you inspired about crochet. I was at the Center County Grange Fair today. It started today, Saturday, and one of my subscribers emailed me and asked me if I was going to the fair because she has 32 entries in the crochet and knit category. So I just had to make sure I got there on the first day and videotape all the crochet entries. Now, I split my tour of the Grange Fair in two. I only filmed the crochet, knit, and some of the quilts, maybe a little flower arrangements, but I split it into two videos. So this is part one, and I can't wait to show you some of these gorgeous crocheted entries that were entered into the fair. And if you're in the State College, Pennsylvania area this week, you might want to look up the Center County Grange Fair. It's a great place to go, get your funnel cake, play some games, and look at those crocheted entries. Absolutely gorgeous. So let me go ahead and get started and show you part one of the crochet knit quilt entries in the Center County Fair. So I'm at my first booth and I'm just going to focus on some of the crochet items. Now remember, the quilts are mixed in with the crochet items. So here we have an Afghan by Rose Strobel, I think that's how you pronounce it, from Bellefonte, and she won third place with her Afghan. This looks like it's weaved. First place, Beatrice Reed. And then here's a quilt. And then here's an Afghan. I'm gonna get my camera over there so you can see it. This is by Judith Smith. Judith is one of my subscribers and she has 32 entries in the Center County Fair. Isn't that gorgeous? So there's one of Judith's projects. Judith has been really busy. Here's another one of her Afghans, and this one, first premium ribbon. Congratulations, Judith. There's her Afghan. Here's another Afghan. This is by Martha Dietrich. Probably didn't pronounce it right, from Bellefonte. First premium ribbon. We have another Afghan here, and this is by Terry Lauren. Beautiful with that white and green. And then we have a quilt. And then over here's a quilt. Then we're over at our next booth, and I'm going to show the quilts along with the crocheted items. And then down here you're going to see an Afghan. This one is by Linda Edwards of Bellefonte, second place. Then we have another entry from Judith Smith. Judith, oh my goodness, you are so creative. And this is second premium. The next blanket, I think this is a blanket, is by Jenny Boone of Howard, Pennsylvania, third place. And then the next Afghan is Terry Loring from Pennsylvania. Let's go to the next booth. The next booth, they have the quilts hanging up so you can see them. And then down here, you're going to see the Afghan, so I'm going to go over here. This one is by Claire Porter from Center Hall, and she got third place. And look at this one. This is another one from Judith Smith from State College. And Judith really was busy this year because, like I said, she has 32 entries in this fair, and she got first place ribbon. The next Afghan is by Julie Burris from Bellefonte, and she got second place. Very pretty Afghans. Very nicely displayed. The next booth is all quilts, but I have to show this one to you. Isn't this stunning? This is by Peggy Terry of Bellefonte, first place. Oh, Peggy, that is just absolutely stunning work, and I wish I knew how to make this. This is absolutely gorgeous. The next quilt is by Gail Anderson from Spring Mills, Pennsylvania, third place. Look at the work in that quilt. Oh my goodness. The next one is also by Peggy Terry of Bellefonte, second place. Look at the work in that quilt. Stunning, stunning, stunning quilts. The next booth, I can't really get this one in there. I'm going to try. It's by Terry, I can't see her last name, H-O-D, from Center Hall. And that was first place. That's a baby blanket. I think these are knit right here. Here's another one. I can't see the name. This one is another knit blanket. Oh, this is by Judith Smith again. Wow, Judith, you're so creative. Isn't that gorgeous? And then I see a quilt. Now here's another one, but I can't see the name and I can't really reach over the line. These are roped off so people can't touch them. This is second place. You see that little lamb there attached to the blanket. The next crocheted item is by Rose Strobel from Bellefonte, first place. Look at that baby sweater, little booties, and a matching hat. And then we have some little, I think that's crocheted, animal. We have a Winnie the Pooh. I think this is a jellyfish, I'm not sure. That's by Kennedy Sayers of Bellefonte. And then here's another little knit baby outfit from Rose Stubble of Bellefonte. She does excellent work. Look at that sweater, hat, and matching booties, and even little mittens. Up here we have another baby blanket. This is by Rose Strubble of Bellefonte. She has quite a few entries in this year. And look at this unusual piece. This looks like an owl. And I believe that's crocheted. And guess who it's by? Judith Smith. And she got second place for her owl. I guess this is what you call an owl wreath. I'm not sure, but that's really cool. The next booth has a knitted shawl, and this is by Autumn Hanley of Howard, first place. And then I see a doily up there at the head of the bed by Beatrice Reed. Here's a beautiful quilt. And then we have more quilts here by Mildred Grubb of Port Matilda. And then over here we have another one of Judith Smith's crocheted cardigans, and she won first place. It's really nice that Judith entered so many wonderful designs. I'm so happy I'm here to see her work. The next booth we have some table runners. And over here, I can't get to it, it's a pineapple. I think it's some type of table runner. And I can't even see the name. Like I said, these are roped off, so I can't really get in there. Here's another gorgeous quilt. And this is by Mildred Grubb of Port Matilda. Excellent work, absolutely beautiful. And then down on the table, you're going to see a crocheted doily, and this is by Beatrice Reed of Julian, Pennsylvania. You're going to see some other handmade crafts, cross stitching. This is really pretty. And this quilt is by Terry Loring of Pennsylvania. And then back here is another one of Judith Smith's creations. She got first prize, and it goes all the way down there. Really pretty. The next booth is kind of like 4th of July created. This is gorgeous. Look at this flag. It's made out of wood. First place by Jacob Everhart of State College. And then we have beautiful red, white, and blue granny square afghan. You're going to see some quilts, an American flag quilt, and then way back there you're going to see a red, white, and blue doily. And then up here you're going to see like a triangle scarf, red, white, and blue. Here's another stunning quilt. And this one is by Berna Musler of Center Hall. The next booth, you're going to see more quilts. There's a cowboy themed quilt. Look at this one. Oh my goodness, that is almost like a Victorian style design. Very, very pretty. And this is the judge's choice, first place. And this is by Jackie Razor of Bellefonte. Look at that amazing quilt. Then we have a quilted table runner. We have a braided rug. And then here's an Afghan back here that's crocheted, and this is by Selena Tresler of Bellefonte. A lot of creative people up here in Center County, Pennsylvania. The next booth, you're going to see a couple crocheted reefs. Up here, Judah Smith again. Look at that design. And then here's a crocheted, I want to say Mandala, by Beatrice Reed from Julian, PA. Then up here we have first place with a pineapple doily by Martha Dietrich of Bellefonte. This looks like a knit doily. And look at this Easter egg doily. Isn't that cute? And this got second place by Beatrice Reed of Julian, Pennsylvania. Over here's another doily, but I'm not seeing the name. Look at this one with the hearts. This is by Beatrice Reed again of Julian, Pennsylvania. We have a little dishcloth, an embroidered dresser scarf, another embroidery dresser scarf, and then here's a little crocheted item from Judah Smith. Now the tag's covering it up so you can't really see it. And then here's another beautiful quilt. The next booth is fall related. Here's a nice little wall hanging. Here's another quilt with some deer. Here's a crocheted bag, and this is by Judith Smith as well, and she got second place. On the table, you're going to see a pumpkin placemat. No, I think that's a table runner. There's a placemat. These are quilted designs, embroidery designs. And then this is a turkey doily. Look at those turkeys in the center for Thanksgiving. And this is also by Beatrice Reed of Julian, PA. She got second place. Another placemat. Up here is a little, I don't know what that is. It's maybe a pot holder. It has a bat with some leaves around. You see some little ghosts. And here's another design by Judith Smith, and she got third place. The next booth is Christmas oriented. You're going to see some pillows. There's some wreaths, stockings. And then on the table, I'm looking for the crocheted items. You're going to see a crocheted doily by Beatrice Reed. Here's another one by Judith Smith, and she got first place. Oh, look at this one. This is by Beatrice Reed, and look at that Santa doily. That is really cute. And then here you're going to see another doily made out of yarn by Judith Smith. So I'm going to end the video here because I have this really long aisle to go down. So I'm going to end part 1 here and hope you come back for part 2 to see the rest of the crocheted items.